Hello everybody, welcome to another episode of Mondays with Mover. I am Mover, C.W. Lemoine, author of the Spectre series and the Alex Shepard series. Hope you're having a great week. Decided to do a quick update video this week. There had a couple ideas, but just decided to update you guys on what's coming up because there's a lot of exciting things happening in the near future. Most recently, did my check ride, got my T-38 mission qualification complete, so now I'm a full-up wingman, which is how it works. You show up at a squadron after being qualified. Typically, you get qualified in the airplane elsewhere at a B course or a transition course or something. Then you show up and you do what's called an MQT, which the MQT is basically how the unit trains you on their mission. So specifically, for the T-38A, for example, it's red air. So I learned, how to employ the T-38A doing that mission. So about 6-7 rides, just enough to get comfortable in the airplane, and now I'm cleared solo to go fly T-38. So that was pretty cool. And then next week, on the 22nd through the 25th, I'm fortunate enough that I was asked to go do the NASCAR flyby for the Folds of Honor 500 at Atlanta Motor Speedway. And if you're not familiar with Folds of Honor, it's an amazing nonprofit organization that benefits families of the fallen or injured in combat, and it gives full scholarships to the kids and spouses of those that were injured or killed in action. Great charity. The founder is one of the pilots. He's actually going to be leading the flyby, which I think is awesome. He's going to be a part of it. And we'll be going out to Atlanta next week and doing that. It's training. So, flybys are, do involve some training. But if you're not already following me on Instagram and Facebook, I will post updates, pictures and updates as we go. There won't be an episode of Mondays with Mover next week because I'll be flying back on Monday for from the flyby, and then Sunday's the flyby. Caveat to that: it's aviation, so I could end up not flying it because of operational. The squadron can go, hey, somebody else is in, you're out. I could end up being out because of maintenance, airplane breaks. I've had, one of the most embarrassing flybys I've had, which I need to do an episode just on flybys, but was doing a single ship flyby because my wingman's jet broke as soon as we landed. So it was just me and an F-16 with a national anthem singer that sang a little bit too fast, and me doing the flyby over with one jet, which was just, okay, whatever. But flybys are a lot of fun. I've done F-16 flybys, never did any in the Hornet, so this will be my first non-F-16 one. So I'm looking forward to it. It's a great opportunity. But Folds of Honor is a great charity to support. The link will be in the description, and also I think there's a little title card somewhere that it's going to do. So please consider supporting that cause. It is very worthy. So that'll be next week. Follow me on any of the social media sites, and I'll try to update you on when the flyby is going to be, where we are, and take pictures from all the cool stuff I get to do on the cross country. So and then coming up after that, my orders will be ending, so I won't be full-time doing this job anymore. I'll go back to flying for the airline and riding and all that stuff. So my custom STI 2011 is coming in finally. So sometime in March, expect a video doing a little review on that. I've also been invited to do a ride-along with a law enforcement agency's helicopter. So I'm hoping to get some seat time flying in their helicopter, and that'll happen sometime in March or April. So a lot of good stuff coming up. Also plan on a couple other videos. I've got that night vision goggle video that I was going to talk about, and then the how we deal with emergencies. If that's something you guys want to see, let me know. And then also, I can't promise I'll be able to get any footage if we do the flyby, but I will do a flyby video just explaining, what goes into it, because it's a lot more than people think. So that's it for me. A lot of good stuff happening, a lot of good stuff upcoming. I'm still editing on the book side. Remember, this is an author vlog, so if you've unsubscribed because I talk about books too much, you're probably on the wrong page, because that's kind of the point. That's what keeps the channel going. So I appreciate the the support, and I appreciate the reviews and the emails and stuff like that. For the book stuff, I'm finishing the first round of editing. I've been kind of slow because of having to fly and being TDY and all that stuff, so expect that I will get that edited and out. Maybe April, May is when the next book will come out, and then I'll start writing the next Shepherd book too. So a lot of good stuff going on. I really appreciate your support. Thanks for watching. Hope you have a great week, and on to the Mover Mailbag. All right, so for this week's episode of the Mover Mailbag, no actual physical mail, just an email here. Sorry, I actually didn't check the post office box, so if you did send me something, it'll probably be next episode, which will be in 2 weeks, by the way, if I didn't mention that already, because I'm going to be doing the race. All right, so this email comes from Brandon. And I wanted to share it specifically because it says, for the Mover Mailbag, thank you. And Brandon writes, Mover, I wanted to thank you for your videos and especially the Make Them Tell You No one. I first saw your Make Them Tell You No article on FighterSweep.com a few years back. I had been told no from the Air Force for pilot after that article was written. The article really picked me up when I was down, went through getting waivers and LASIK to qualify for pilot. I've been working with the Navy for the past 2 years. I didn't get selected on my first pilot board. Then almost took a maintenance officer job from recruiter suggestion. Your videos during that time motivated me and I chose to retest. Retested with the Navy for the third and final time against their advisement. I got the scores I needed and I just found out I've been selected for OCS and a student naval aviator slot for my latest board. I'll head off to Navy API later this year after OCS, Officer Candidate School for the Navy. Then off to primary training after making it through API. I'm hoping to end up in the Super Hornet down the road. Your videos and articles have been one of my motivators and inspirations. They've kept my hopes up during this long process. Thank you for doing these videos and articles. It shows a lot of us that not everyone had a perfect road to being a fighter pilot. We too can make it. In regards, Brandon. Thank you, Brandon. And I read this to show everyone else. Everyone's going to have a story. You just keep pushing. And, on that note, when don't expect somebody to spoon feed you this information. You have to do your own research. You have to do your own homework. You have to know what you're getting yourself into and then make them tell you no, because, that's just part of the job. The people that give up are never going to do it. And they're always going to be the ones at the air show going, well, I could have been a fighter pilot, but what? You got to at least keep trying. So good job, Brandon. Thanks for the email. If you've got anything for the Mover Mailbag, CW Lemoine at CWLemoine.com. You can get me on any of the social media sites, or you can mail something at P.O. Box 8594 here in Mandeville. Address is on the screen. And we'll check it out for the Mover Mailbag. I really appreciate it. So thank you. All right, that'll do it for today's episode of Money's with Mover. Short episode. Sorry it's not, the standard content-filled, some question or something, but I thought an update would be cool, and hopefully you'll get to watch. Again, may not happen. I don't know. Anything can happen. I think it's supposed to rain Friday, so we may get stuck and not be able to fly out. But if there is a flyby, we're going to try to do it, and I'll try to be a part of that, and I'm very honored to do that. So please support Folds of Honor. And check it out. We'll have more on the next episode in a couple weeks. Thanks for watching. Hope you guys have a great week, and I'll see you next time.